Daniel. This is the Motivate Your Money radio show. We are on Sunday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I apologize for the tardiness, but that's okay. We tardy to the party, but we're going to keep going and rock this joint out. Again, my name is Stacey Daniel. You're listening to IntellectualRadio.com. This is the Motivate Your Money radio show, and this is episode number 2. Now, episode number 2 is all about get your mind right, get your money mind right. I am new to the IntellectualRadio.com. I'm not new to the online industry or the online environment. You can go ahead and follow me on all social media platforms at motivatingyourmoney.com. No, at motivating your money. And that's Instagram, that's Facebook, and that's LinkedIn. And I'm on Twitter as well sometimes, but not very much. So if you want to know more about me, more about the show, why we're doing it, and what you can expect, feel free to listen to our first show. And you can go to intellectualradio.com to hear that, or you can go to my radio station or YouTube station, should I say, and that's Motivating Your Money on YouTube as well. All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's show. I actually was a little nervous last time, guys, so I brought some notes today. I have show notes, and I'm ready for you guys. Welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome to the returning people. Glad you guys are here. Welcome to the Motivating Your Money family. So this show is about, first of all, anybody put an emoji. If you're listening, if you're watching on social media, or if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and put an emoji down with anything that I mentioned right now that you can agree with. If you're listening, and you're like on the right replay category or replay section, or on the radio station, then just nod your head in silence if you can agree with anything I'm saying. All right. And I know this is not just me, who thought that all you needed was to go to school, get a job, marry the right woman or man, buy this house, move into the right neighborhood, or have a certain amount of money in your bank account, and that would mean financial success? Tell me this. What about when you got it? If you can agree with this, again, put emoji below or nod your head. When you found out that when you got what you were reaching for or striving for as far as your finances, you soon find out that your financial problems remain the same or got worse. You didn't get there, no matter how hard you tried. Is that you? What about maybe you got it, everything that you were reaching for, striving for, the college degree, the home, the marriage, the kids, the family, the new house, the nice neighborhood, and it just wasn't enough. You soon found out that your working towards your goals wasn't fulfilling, and you were after something else. You were after something else new and shiny. If that was you, make sure you nod your head in silence or put a comment below, because that was me, guys. Everything that I just mentioned was me. Let's see here. I'm making sure I share out this video. I want everybody to see it. So, excuse me. All righty. Now, can you relate to? Oh, I'm sorry. I said that all of that I can relate to, and I know I'm not the only one. So, money mindset mastery, that's what we're talking about today. What is mindset shift? What is a money mindset? What is financial maturity? Why without that financial success, why without it, the financial success and freedom that you seek, you'll never obtain? That's what this show is about, guys. That's what this show is about. The importance of financial maturity and a money mindset in order to reach and sustain any financial success you're able to achieve. So I wanted to really quickly say Richmond Punch was the music that you heard, the intro when I came in. You can reach him at getpunched.net. And anybody who listens to this, hashtag replay crew, and you also want to send in some snippets of your snippets of your music, go ahead and send it in and let me know, and I'll give you a shameless plug. I'm looking for the right song that gives the right vibe for my intro and my outro. So go ahead and send it to me. You can inbox me at Stacey at financialmotivation.com, and that's STACIE at financialmotivation.com. That's Stacey at financialmotivation.com. And that'll come directly to me. Okay, guys? All right, let's see here. Making sure I am sharing this video out. Okay. Here we go. Yay. All right, there we go. Now, This show is brought to you by the Black Wall Street Exchange. The Black Wall Street Exchange was created to concentrate our community and to stimulate our minority and Black economy by circulating the dollar in an international manner. Now, Rose Tax Solutions is presenting the Black Wall Street Exchange, and it will be February 10th, 2019 at the Greenwood Cultural Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Bonus, I'm a keynote speaker there, guys. The 8 silent wealth killers will be my topic, and there are 4 ways that you're giving your money away, and there are 4 ways your money is being taken from you. And we all need to know that because it makes no sense to continue to try to hustle, make money, be successful, reaching a goal, chasing a goal, but at the same time, because we're not making sure we manage how we're spending it, manage how it's being taken from us through legal matters such as credit and debt and other things that we're spinning our wheels in mud and staying in place. So you're not gonna want to miss that, guys. Again, that's the Black Wall Street Exchange. It's February 10th, 2019 in Greenwood Cultural Center, and that's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I will be one of the keynote speakers. All right, so now few rules, guys. Few rules. Go ahead and um go ahead and put a smiley face in the comment section, guys. Or if you're, again, on social media, I do broadcast via social media regularly on the radio show here in IntellectualRadio.com on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. But if you want to hear more about me, you want to get more personal, join a Motivating Money family, feel free to join us at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday as well. And you can do that on my business Facebook page, and that's facebook.com/Motivating Money. Now, what I want to do though is just see who in the family is online, who's listening, who's watching. Please put a smiley in the comment section if I've helped you in any kind of way throughout the years, guys. I like other people to know that we've been rolling strong together for a while. If this is your first time, please be sure to come back and make sure you ask questions. Utilize me as a tool, guys. And let's get in the habit of using resources that are made available to us instead of shying away. No one to know that you're calling in. Use that phone line. Go ahead and call it 708-223-8953. Again, that's 708-223-8953. Ask your questions, leave a comment, a suggestion, a shout out, a testimonial. All right, guys. Again, my name is Stacey Daniel. I am a national speaker, an author, a wealth strategist, and insurance broker. You're listening to the Motivating Money radio show, and this is IntellectualRadio.com. More importantly, though, guys, more than just all those titles I just mentioned, I'm a person who was able to rewrite her money story, and I'm here to help you do the same. For the past 10 years, I've been speaking and teaching across several different states in front of thousands of people about the 8 silent wealth killers and other very powerful but hidden rules of money. I've received multiple awards and accolades. I've built teams, and right now, though, I want to speak one to many. I want to reach out to as many people as I can, locally, nationally, and internationally, and let you know, I'm a hope dealer. Somebody called me a hope dealer, and I like that name. So I've worn it ever since. I'm a hope dealer. I want you to know that no matter where you've been in your finances, where you've been in your life, no matter what you've done, and no matter what it looks like right now, your finances can change. You can actually reach that financial freedom that you heard about, seen people do, thought about it, and wanted for yourself. I am really grateful to have access to a platform such as this that I can spread the hope on a larger scale that financial freedom is possible. And I'm glad that you guys are listening and watching. All right, announcement. And then we're going to get in some content. So if you're in the greater Chicago area, I want you guys to come out and meet and greet with me and get some information about how to get out of debt. How many people, I can't see your hands, but how many people spent more money than they probably wanted to or even should have during the holiday season? Raise your hand, nod your head, put an emoji if you're watching on social media. How many people, again, if you're brave enough, if not, just nod your head in silence, touch your neighbor, who spent more money than they wanted to, or even open new credit accounts during the holiday season because they just got all caught up in the nostalgia of it all. And I need to get this and that, and she wants this, he wants that, or I'm going to get that for myself too. I might as well. I'm already here. Or how many of us didn't purchase in it because we were already overextended in debt? We just couldn't get new cards, or we didn't have the savings, or bills were just already taking the money that we had available to us. If that's you guys, don't fret. Next Saturday, not 2 days from now, 3 days from now. But next Saturday, come on out to the Get Out of Debt workshop. It's an absolute free workshop. That's January 19th, 2019 at 1 p.m., 1 to 3. And it's being sponsored by the Linwood and Glenwood. It's Glenwood/Linwood Library, actually. And now, who is this for? Ask your question. Are you 100% sure you're going to have a great retirement, or do you have some doubt or distraction? Most people I come in contact with say I have some doubt and distraction. And then that's in the form of debt or mortgage or student loan, personal loan, business loan, a kid getting ready to go to college. So that's future commitments, financial commitments that they're already thinking about. And so retirement, they know is important because most people around 40, 45 that listens to me, they know it's important, but they have other doubts and distractions. So then my response is, what if I could show you how to get out of debt in 9 years or less, including your mortgage and your student loans, without you paying anything less than what you're paying? I'm sorry, anything more than what you're paying right now. Would you feel like that's a worthwhile conversation? What if the information that you receive was free? That's what you're being offered. So again, January 19th, 1 p.m. And it's at Glenwood Library. I will put it, you can go ahead and go to bit.ly/motivating your money if you want to sign up and get a free ticket with Eventbrite. It's absolutely free. All right, guys. Or if you just want to know more information, go ahead and inbox me at Stacy@financialmotivation.com. Okay, this is my third event there, guys. Also, just to kind of give you a sneak peek, if you're in the Hillside area or if you're in the Westchester area, I'll be having 2 events after the tax season with a couple establishments there. We have not pinpointed a date, but if you are there, you know, I've been in that area a few times and connecting with the mayor of Broadview, not on a personal note, just because I support her so much. And so I tried to be a different thing she was doing. She had a purse function, giving monies to a homeless shelter, and I made sure I was in the place to be and just different things. So I've been in that area and I've met and greeted with a few people, and I have some relatives there. If you're in that area and this is something that you're interested in, that's way across town for me. I'm going to be in your area in April, so stay tuned. All right, guys, let's see here. Bring a friend, bring a pen, bring the right mindset to the events and get introduced to some new things. Come with an open mind. All right, guys, come with an open mind, because I promise you the things that you hear is not something that you've known. So I don't want you to come and think, well, I haven't heard that, so that can't be right. Don't discredit and don't disregard. Many times that's what we do. We're talking about mindset today, guys. Many times we discredit and disregard things we haven't heard. But think about it. If you knew everything you needed to know, you would be in a better financial situation than where you are now. And I don't mean your dollar and your bank account. And I don't mean the physical material object that you have. I mean your peace of mind. I mean your peace of mind. All right, guys, this is show number 2. And make sure you go to my YouTube channel at Motivating Your Money. If you want to pay attention to show number 1, where we talked about who I am, why you should listen to me, what's my why, what's the 2020 vision, what's the mission of the Motivating Your Money radio show, and any future show format. I do want to mention, this is a great place to put a pin and mention, last show I explained that this show was all about you, and it really is. It still is. And I said that in the first 30 minutes, I was going to give you some content, some announcements, things of that nature, what's going on new today. And then the last 20 minutes will be yours. Well, I've changed it because I have social media viewers. Hey, Kim Purnell and Barbara Beckley. Because I have social media viewers, I want you guys to be able to call in. And so I don't lose your attention. And anybody who's listening locally, nationally, and internationally, to us live on IntellectualRadio.com or on YouTube, feel free to call in as well. Ask a question, leave a comment, testimonial, 708-223-8953. And you can actually call anytime throughout the show. All right, guys, our goal here is we're protecting your pocketbooks and we're preserving your peace of mind. And we're talking about money, mindset, money, motivation, and mindset. All right, so we talked about the show format. Here we go. Let's get into some content. Why do we come here? We want to know about our mindset, Stacy. We want to know about our mindset. All right, so we know that the only requirement for a financial transformation, the only absolute requirement for a financial transformation is the willing to take action in the form of baby steps in the right direction with some guidance and some support, because everybody's situation looks different. So you don't know, I don't know what your starting point is. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know how much income you have, what debt you have, how many people, how many dependents you have. I don't know any of that. What I do know is in order to get where you want to go and move from where you are, the only requirement is willingness to take action in the form of baby steps in the right direction with some guidance and some support. All right, guys. So, fact. We cannot think ourselves into a new situation with the same mindset that has gotten us where we are right now and has kept us where we are for so long. And even though we're making progress, we're not where we want to be. So we can't think ourselves there. Facts. We clearly lack self discipline, which is why we continue to make unhealthy decisions with our money. That's a fact. And I'm talking to myself as well. I had to learn that. I got this. Facts. Until we reach out and ask for help, swallow our pride, we will never reach that financial freedom that we so long for and deserve. And deserve, guys. And deserve. Fact. Many of us really believe that the thoughts that go through our mind that has come from our friends and our family, things we've seen on TV, is actually fact. But it's not. It's just what we've been seeing, what we've been can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Absolutely. Thank you for that comment. Absolutely. I brought the camera to me a little bit closer, guys, so that I can see. Absolutely. Make sure you guys are calling in if you want to make any comments. Otherwise, I will be able to see your comments periodically. But if I miss them, I'm sorry. 708-223-8953. All right. So you know what? I have 10 questions for you. This is money mindset mastery. All righty. So I have 10 questions because many times we're in denial. We don't even realize that our mindset is the problem. We don't even realize that my money mindset is based off of my past. And I have some stinking thinking, so to speak. We think we're okay because we're in denial. You know how they say the crazy don't know they're crazy? Well, when you have bad mindset, you don't know. Or somebody say you need to change your mindset. And you're like, what exactly do you mean? We get defensive, we get attitude. What exactly do you mean? So I'm gonna give you a few things that if you think this way or have ever thought this way, then you might want to consider working on your money mindset. Because this is the thing, guys. We can do all type of tricks and tips and rules. We can grow money, spend money. We can do all of that, guys. But unless we have the right mindset, we're not going to maintain it. That's the truth. That's why I'm talking about this right now. It's January, new year, new me, where all of us, of course, we talked about it before. We're moving towards our 2020 vision. We're utilizing the entire year. So it's not a race. It's definitely a marathon. It's a commitment to ourselves for a financial transformation, which does take time. So if we're going to do that and we're not worried about how fast can I get my credit score up so I can buy me a house, you're going to buy you a house and you're going to be able to maintain that house. You're not going to be house poor. Have you heard of that phrase? Have too much house for your income. You're no longer able to live the lifestyle that you want. You have a big, pretty house when it has a lot of things in it, but all you do is pay your bills because you bought a home that has your debt to income ratio so outlandish that now you can't take those trips that you like to take. You can't go out and eat regularly like you like to do. No one wants to just work to pay their bills. Eventually, you're going to stop doing that so that you can have your creature comforts by extending yourself, by having too much debt, by extending yourself by not paying it on time, things of that nature, or by extending yourself and getting two jobs in order to have that extra money. We're going to find our way to find some peace of mind and have those things that we want. So how about we have the right mindset going into this situation and say, you know what? The realtor might tell me I qualify for a $200,000 home, but if I get that mortgage and I'm tied to that mortgage for a certain amount of time, how much of my income will that leave me? What are my other financial commitments in the next 10, 15, 20 years? How will that how will I have to adjust the lifestyle that I'm used to? That's just a little tip there. All right. So anyway, here are 10 questions that I want you to put an emoji below. I need you guys to interact. Call in, interact something, and let me know that this is not just falling on me. I know I'm not alone. So I need you to have the courage to say to yourself, nod, call in, put an emoji below that you can relate to this. Okay, guys? So here we go. Well, let me give you a hint. If you have, again, ever felt thoughts or remember yourself writing in your journal these things, then a money mindset shift is important to you. The goal, after all, is to have a permanent financial success, stability, and peace of mind. So, for myself, I didn't even know what goal I had. I didn't even know how to define success. I didn't know what it meant to me. I didn't know that wealth had nothing to do with the dollar amount in a bank account. I didn't know that retirement was not an age. And I didn't know that personal finance was more so about my personality and my behavior than it was about money. Personal finance is 80% behavior and 20% money. All of those things I didn't know. So, that's indicative that I had a mindset problem. And when I was able to accept that, I started working on my mindset. One of my members in the Motivated Money family today posted something. Join us, Motivated Money family, Facebook group, shameless plug. But she posted that, something about our mindset. And she said, am I the only one that has to fight the negative thoughts on a daily basis? No, you're not. Myself and a couple other people, no, you're not. We don't have an explanation of why. Negative thoughts, the doubt, the appearance of the things that we see, we compare ourselves, we feel less than, or we feel superior to. We think about the others that we see, we're not going to get there because they didn't get there. We think about the limitations of our parents. Plenty of reasons can be the cause that we always have negative thoughts. However, money mindset mastery means I need to focus on the things that I need to do differently that's going to add dollars or peace of mind when it comes to my finances. But also I need to manage the negative thoughts that just kind of pop up in my head. What can I do? And I gave her a couple tools. First thing is, try out a few different things that you see that are people suggesting, like journaling, affirmations, the power of attraction. That really is a thing. Talk to your money, write your money down, vision board, things of that nature. Music. When you have that negative thought or those negative feelings, already have your tools ready, a toolbox ready and available. Find those 2 or 3 things that boom, change your mindset immediately and have them close. And then find some alternatives to them. Like I have a whole playlist of different music to just make me get up when I start feeling, because as an entrepreneur, you can be a little lonely sometimes. And so I have a whole playlist of things that I just use to get up. Let me know if that's something to get my mood up. Let me know, guys, in the comment section if that's something that you can relate to. We need to change our thought process. All right. Here we go. Here are the 10 questions. How do you balance your thoughts about money? I'm sorry. Here it is. I have another 10. I have something else that I'm going to tell you in a minute. Question number 1. If I really put my mind to it, or thought number 1, comment number 1. If I really put my mind to it, I could get my finances on track on my own. I don't need help. If you've thought that, that's a mindset problem. Again, if I really put my mind to it, I know how to get my finances on track on my own. If so, you would have done it. Who continues to suffer in silence if they know that they know how to do it? Or if you know how to do it, who continues to suffer in silence and just keeps putting it off? 2, it's my money and I should be able to do what I want with it. Mindset problem. Yeah, it's your money. You should be able to do what you want with it, but is what you're wanting to do with it causing you to have financial stress? Are you having insufficient funds? Are you making 6 figures, 5 figures? I don't care what your income is, but you still feel like you're living check to check because you have overextended yourself and the bills and the creature comforts and all of that is taking up all of your income. Mindset. I can manage my money and my budget in my head. I'm good. It don't take all that. I can do my budget and manage my money in my head. I'm good. It don't take all that. That's the number one thing my clients tell me. I say, do you have a budget? What are your expenses? And what is your income? And what is the gap in between? I sort of make. And, I'm like, so you want to get in a better financial situation, but you have no clear understanding of where you are right now. And the analogy that I always give people is, who's going to go to a vacation and travel and have no idea how they're going to get there? You know how much planning and prepping we do before we go anywhere. We want to see the whole 360 view while we online, looking at the hotel room and looking at the cafeteria, looking at the events that's going on, the excursions, the pool, the weather. We do all of that, but we don't do any of that when it comes to our finances. For real, we go on vacation like 4 days, 5 days, 2 weeks. You might even take a whole sabbatical, but it's not your whole life. Why don't we take the same amount of time to put together a plan of action? A plan of action. It's called your money manual. Know exactly where you are right now today, your debts, your expenses, the amount that you know that you're going to spend on an average on a monthly basis for your creature comforts. Not don't spend and save and, cut down all your lattes. Spend what you want. Just know what you're going to spend. This is what I like to spend. Like, I don't cook, so I know I'm going to have some eating out expenses, and that's fine. I accept it, but there's no surprises at the end of the month because I have given my money a purpose. That is something that I choose to do. Either I like investing in my business, I like investing in travel, and I like investing in food, all different types of restaurants. Yes, I'm a foodie. All right, let's keep going to the next one. See if I have any comments, guys. I don't think I do. Okay, let's see the next one here. Have you thought this? My parents and my grandparents did just fine, and they never had to do all this. My parents and my grandparents did just fine, and they never had to go through all this. All my dad would do, I've heard so many stories. I lived in the South for like 15 years, so I've heard so many stories, guys. Oh, you know what? I think I turned my camera around. Oh. So let me tell you guys who's listening, because you're part of the family now. So we're broadcasting live on YouTube. Hey, YouTube family. And I actually have my phone so I can broadcast on my page as well. And how about while I was going through my comments, I turned my page around on the phone, on the stand. And so I was wondering why I was looking black all this time. And I'm like, well, maybe it's technical difficulties on my phone and it'll just go away. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh, that's me. I turned the camera to the back camera. So that's okay. It's fine. I thought I would share that with you guys. I thought it was pretty comical. But anyway, so now we're back, and hey everybody on my Facebook page. All right, so the next one, guys. When I make more money, what we're doing is we're listing off different things, thoughts or feelings that you might have said to yourself or rationalizing your own mind of why you won't make your finances a priority. This is, if you're answering yes to these, it's indicative that you have a money mindset shift problem. And don't stay tuned because I have something for you, and it's free. All right. If you're nodding your head and you're saying, man, this is something that I can take advantage of. This is something that I didn't realize that I needed to pay attention to. Don't worry, I have tips for you. And I'm gonna give you one more, and then the rest of them, guys, will be in the free thing that I'm gonna give you. So just pay attention. All right. So when I make more money, then I'll worry about a budget. When I make more money, then I'll worry about a budget. So I'm just going to spend frivolously right now. Did you know that if we paid attention to the money that we spend, we would realize that we have more money than we think, and we have money that are seeping out of our bank accounts and out of our savings account, where that I'm just going to spend this, I'm just going to spend that is the bulk of the middle class income and where it's going. When we realize at the end of the month, where did my money go? Not that you don't make enough. We are frivolously and not knowing we didn't allot our money for a certain place. All right, guys, there's 10 total. We talked about 5 of them. If you want to know the other 5, I have a free 7-day mindset challenge available for you. It's daily tools about personal finance, about money mindset, about tools that you can use to help you remove the negative energy when it comes upon you. It does to everybody, so don't feel bad. And it's available to you. And I just need you go to bit.ly/MYM mindset challenge. MYM is motivating your money, by the way. So again, that's bit.ly, B as in boy, IT as in Tom, .ly/MYM mindset challenge. Motivating your money mindset challenge is what that stands for. One more time, bit.ly/MYM mindset challenge. Let me go ahead and type that in the comment section here. So you guys have it. All right, all right. By the way, you get a free training. You get a free training that's only a limited time. That's not a free training. The challenge is free, and it'll always be free. Okay, so if you listen to hashtag replay, feel free to click it. I don't care what year or what date or what time it is. That's going to be available to you, because that's the first important part of any transformation, is getting your mindset in a line with where you want to go. Be conscientious of where you are right now. You really do need to be cognizant of what the journey is going to look like before you take off. Otherwise, you are going to run into all type of, your GPS. Aren't you glad you have GPS or Waze? I'm not affiliate partners with them, but I love them because they let me know it's a pothole, a stalled car, the police, traffic in advance. Wouldn't you like to have that when it comes to your financial situation moving forward, especially since most of us are around 40 years old? No, we are not old, but no, we're not 20 years old either. So we need to be specific and intentional about our money path going forward. So for your free 7-day mindset challenge and for a limited time, you get a whole free workshop. I will need you to go to bit.ly/MYM mindset challenge, bit.ly/MYM mindset challenge. Let me go ahead and type this in. It'll be 2 seconds, guys. All right. There we go. Enter. Okay. Now, if you are if you're local and within the United States, you can join our phone line, and well, it's our text line, and you can get all types of tools and resources sent to you, and that's by texting the word FIRE, FIRE, to 76626, FIRE to 76626. FIRE to 76626. You know how sometimes you have a text message from somebody just out of the blue and you realize, oh, wow, I needed that. Thank you for that. That's what you'll be getting with the Motivating Your Money text, VIP text list. Every once in a while, I send out blast text message, something motivational, inspirational. Again, we're all about motivating your money, and our job is to protect your money and preserve your peace of mind. So just at random, you'll get tips and tricks and tools. You'll get notification of my lives, a notification of a workshop, notification of any power partners that I have that is doing something that'll benefit you. It's just a great place to be. Again, it's being part of the Motivating Your Money family. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions? Make sure you're calling in, guys. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. I wanted to make mention really quick of a resource that I have available for you, for all of my listeners, and this will be for the next 48 hours. For the next 48 hours, anybody who's listening, I want you to take advantage of this. It's a gift to you for $1. And what it is I have a Motivating Money Academy. All right, guys. And it has 12 modules, and it's about 70 different videos and 40 PDFs. So that's in the form of workbooks, checklists, things of that nature. Well, I also have guest instructors to come in and teach the academy students different things. And so they answer your questions and they train, and it's in a video format, it's pre-recorded. They also give you a link to their calendar so that you can have a deep dive and talk to them on a personal level about something that maybe they said or you ask questions about, and you want to do more. And so they offer that to the Motivating Your Money Academy students. Well, our most recent guest instructor, guess what? Her title is the Inspirational Guru. She's a mindset and business coach, and her name is Veritas, and she's from the UK. And she sent us 5 videos, and she answered about 15 questions. Would you like to know some of the questions that she answered? And it's free. Boom. So let me tell you what it is. Well, it's not free. It's $1. It's $1 for 7 days if you really want to get into your mindset shifts. You do have the challenge that I sent to you, but that's free, and it'll always be free. This is not going to be $1 forever. All right, guys. So take advantage. I just want you, because mindset is so important, and it's the beginning of the year. I'm giving you extra resources. Take advantage of them. Again, that's a mindset shift issue then if we don't take advantage of the tools and the resources that are laid at our feet. So here we go. How do you balance your thoughts about money when you are when you're on an entrepreneurial path, but you're also working a 9 to 5 and barely making it? How many people have that same question? Think about it. How many people have that same question? You're trying to start your journey, but you are also working a 9 to 5 and you're barely making it. So you're spending extra time trying to build a platform, and you really need to be spending that extra time probably working another job or trying to make ends meet. Having worked in corporate America for over 20 years, I've developed this very hierarchical way of thinking. Being an entrepreneur, you must be nimble and agile. How does one make that mental shift successfully? That is a huge question because most of us are reared to be um, worker bees. So, when we become entrepreneur, we're the ones who have to be able to take the chance, think on our feet, make the connections, things of that nature. But as opposed to, I'm superior to you, this has this, you have these job description, no, it's you do what you need to do in order to make the connections and the relationships and get to the outcome that you need, even if that's not in your job description. You might be doing one thing today and another thing tomorrow, stepping outside your comfort zone, you know. Yes, that's a great question. And we can have these systematic mindsets, so just moving out of that altogether and being more free spirited and more open minded in what we're doing, what we're expecting, and what we're expecting from others is a big shift. Another question: how to turn negative thinking into positive thinking? Did we not just talk about that? How to stay focused without isolation? That's a huge one, guys. I am, 2019, one of my big things is, I built my business over 23,000 on social media in the past year and a half. And yeah, about 18 months. And so now, I have friends in all other countries, Africa and Australia and the UK and Canada, just to name a few. But um, what about locally? You can be lonely. So what about locally? I have been strategically connecting with different people here locally, and stay tuned because like I mentioned to you, in Westchester and in Hillside, I'll be working with some other professionals, and we're going to be sharing our experiences and our expertise with their list and with my list. So if you're in the area or in that area, be sure to come out and check us out. But what's another question that she answered? How to feel less stressed while working towards your goal, how to seek positive in a negative situation, how to change your mindset from want to need. Wow. All right, guys. So these are some of the questions that she answered. There's so many more, but I want you to take advantage of it, guys. Join the Motivating Your Money Academy. And again, you can go to bit.ly/motivating your money and you'll see it. I think it's the third button to join the academy, guys. And you'll also be a part of our Motivating Money Facebook community, which is over 800 people joining and learning about their financial mindset, learning how to trust others because it is a safe zone, learning how to implement things that they're not used to even knowing exist, going against what they were heard, rewriting their money story. All right, let's go ahead and do a check, guys. Again, this is Stacey Daniel, coming to you on the IntellectualRadio.com. And this is the Motivating Money Radio Show. It is Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And this is episode number 2. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Guys, the show is only 55 minutes. If I don't have any calls, I'm not going to linger on to keep you guys on here. I'm going to let you go because I have given out all of my information. I do want to let you know that this show is brought to you by the Black Wall Street Exchange, which was created to concentrate our community and to stimulate our minority and Black economy by circulating the dollar in an international manner. Rose Tax Solutions is the presenter. And again, that's Black Wall Street Exchange, February 10th, 2019 at the Greenwood Cultural Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And your bonus is I will be there. And I'll be talking about the 8 silent wealth killers, 4 ways your money is being taken from you, and 4 ways you're giving your money away. If you want to know more about that and you're in that area, I need you to stay tuned. All right, guys? I need you to join us. Oh, I have a phone call. One second. Thank you for calling the Motivating Your Money Radio Show. What's your name and who you calling? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Linwood, and my name is Fabian.
Hey, Fabian. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you for calling in. How can we help you today?
I was just calling. I had a question for you as far as balancing things out, mind state wise, and dealing with changing your old ways and your old ways of thinking. Because I'm trying to bring some of my older friends around, and they're frustrating the hell out of me.
That is an awesome question. That's a superb question, actually. I'm and this is the perfect show to be asking. I hope you haven't listened. Clearly, you have. First off, I had to accept the fact that I was given the all of the trials and tribulations that I went through and the mentors that I had, and I had to get to a point that I wanted to change everything, and I started implementing all of the tools and resources and learning and researching on my own. And when I was given something to do, I would act on it. That took years of me being ready to do that. I started teaching other people to do the same, and I felt like as soon as they knew that there was a better way, they would automatically jump in and do it. But they don't. So I'm saying all that to say, if they don't, even after I give you some of these tips, you have to just be okay with it. That's hard to see the people we care about and we love going down a road that we know is only going to be to their detriment, but we have to just go ahead and let that go. And just know you've done your best that you can. That being said, you might want to show them or tell them some things that you've experienced, in a whole testimonial. And you might want to do it on a one-on-one basis. If you're doing it in a crowded area and the male ego is there and people are feeding off of other people's responses and they're not willing to, because we have 4 reasons why we don't change our financial position, even though we know that we're unhappy. And one of them is shame. So one person, he want to be cocky. He know he's suffering silence. I know I was suffering in silence, but you couldn't tell. And I talked a good game and I looked really good and spent a whole lot of money and went a whole lot of debt to get there. So if you can catch him one-on-one, and then kind of just talk to him, I did this and I'm getting ready to do that. And I know you probably, don't talk down to him, but talk to him like, what, I'm doing this and I'm excited about it. And it makes me feel this way. I knew I felt this way before, but man, I'm so glad that I did this. And this is how I feel now. That makes sense?
Yes, but the only reason it's kind of hard is because I was of the same mindset.
Yes.
And I know I was stubborn and I was hard headed. But once I finally opened my eyes and tried it, I found all the illustrations and everything that you was trying to get me to do actually work. I figure if I can change, anybody can change.
That's that expectation that we expect you when you see it, when you see it, why wouldn't you jump on it? Anybody in their right mind, let me ask you this. What made you finally decide, if you can relate to their unwillingness to change or even hear somebody out, what was your cusp? What made you change your mind? Maybe they can relate to that. You can share that with them. You guys know I felt the same way, but I changed. And this is how she got me to change, how she got me even to listen first before I took any action steps.
Persistence.
Say that again. Persistence?
Yes.
Okay. Well, are you being persistent and are you being calm? Because sometimes we can be pushy. It's all about how we are persistent. Because I used to be the person I'm going to shove it down your throat. Are you shoving it down their throat? So they're like, oh my God, I don't really want to hear that. Are you doing that?
I feel like it.
That might be, we know that didn't work well with you. So if that's what you're doing, maybe try a little more finesse. Ask questions.
I might do that then. But the struggle is real out here for our people, man.
It really is. It really is. I appreciate you calling and letting me know that, that is something that's a concern. Maybe I'll do a whole live. How can those of us who were at one point in the same mindset, in the same financial situation as our family and our friends and our associates, now get them to get on board when they're looking at us like, you don't know more than we did. You just now getting in the right place. Why should we even listen to you? It sounds like that's what you're experiencing. Maybe that is a teaching opportunity that I will do live. I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. Good deal. Thank you for calling, Mr. Fabian K. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
Oh, that's it. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Have a good evening. Make sure you call us back and next time we're on, which is Sunday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for calling again and have a great evening, sir.
Will do. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was awesome, guys. I hope you guys heard that well. I held the microphone close. That is awesome. That is a true situation. And I didn't realize that. And I'm glad he brought it to my attention. I remember when I first started, fixing my finances and started talking to people, I was actually, how, and I'm I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to say this with the right words, and we're getting ready to leave in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna try to say this in the right words. You know how those of you guys who maybe were brought up in church or not brought up in church, and then you finally realize that there's something greater than you, and they've been saving your life, and you call it God or whatever you choose to call your spirituality or whoever is your your higher power, and then that awakening to you is so strong, and you're like, oh my goodness, you're so filled with faith that now you want to go around and tell the whole world and condemn your friends and family. You shouldn't be doing this. Like, let me tell you, did you know about God and this? I done that. And it wasn't well received. I also did it when it came to my finances, and that wasn't well received either. No one wants to be talked at. People want to be taught. Like, no one wants to be sold. They want to buy. So the more transparent you are, and the more you show them walking through the process, I struggled this way. You guys know I struggled. Look what I am now. I'm getting ready to do this. I can't believe I feel this way. Kind of giving them your testimonial little by little, one at a time, or small groups, not large groups. They may be more receptive. I will do a training on that, guys. If you have any questions about that, or if you have any comments or suggestions, or if you agree with the caller, can you go ahead and put something in the comments so I'll know what I need to include in that training? Other than that, guys, it is 7:54. Our show, the Motivating Money Radio Show, is over at 7:55. I do want to mention this to you guys. Feel free to advertise with us. Like I said, the Black Wall Street Exchange was our sponsor for this show, and she has the premium package. The premium package includes you and your business being called out and your contact information being given twice on the show. And to contact Latoya at the Rose Tax Solutions is rosesheknows.com. Latoya Rose, sheknows.com. LAT as in Tom, OYA, sheknows.com. You can go there and reach out to her. But she has the premium package, which includes mentioning twice on the show, on the social media posts twice a month, twice a week, and on my website. If that's something you want, please go ahead and go to bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, and you can do ads or become a guest with us as well. All right, guys, that is all I have. Stacey Daniel, wealth strategist and insurance broker. More importantly, I'm just somebody who was able to rewrite their money story, and I want to help you to do the same. Join us again next Wednesday. Well, actually, Sunday. Join us Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that'll be on my business page, facebook.com/motivating your money. No more questions or concerns. If all hearts or mind are clear, we're going ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining. This has been show number 2. Get your mind right. Get your mind right.